Good morning, well, it's out of Barrow. 10:46, coming to 11. I just woke up. You have a good sleep, Ivan? Yeah, I had a really good sleep. I went to bed at 11, I think. 10:30 to 11. I slept all day. I woke up. I set my alarm for 9:30. And I slept until 11, right? I was fucking tired. As you can tell, I look like a mess right now, right? I just woke up. Yeah. I have the jet lag feeling, right? I feel like a mess right now, yeah. I just woke up. I have my coffee though. Yeah. Will you go over your book today? Yes, I will. I'm going to go over my book today, obviously. In the afternoon, around maybe 4 o'clock, I go over my book. I'm off today, but I work tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, as usual, obviously. I'm off today, though. Yeah. Did you get the job yet, Ivan? Nah, man. Yeah, I'll wait another maybe week. If I don't hear from any of these jobs, I have to apply to more jobs, obviously. In Elmer. Yeah. Yeah. You don't like Over 40? No, I don't, man. Over 40 is too much work. The people there are nice. It's a family, but I don't like closing there. Yeah. It's too stressing, yeah. Yeah. Ah, I hope I get that Cineplex job. I work out of theaters. That's fucking cool. Working at a movie theater chain, yeah. Because I'm interested in movies. I'm a movie nerd. I love movies, obviously. So that's why I always talk about movies on my channel, right? I talk about the film and entertainment industry, yeah, because I'm interested in movies. I love movies, yeah. I remember back before when I was lost, every movie that's out, I used to go to Elmer Cinema like every Saturday, Sunday. I'd watch all the movies there. I'd go have a beer and watch all the movies at Elmer Cinema, obviously. But now because Elmer Cinema is not there, now I have to go to Gatineau Hall Plateau to see movies at Star City, obviously. I don't have that motivation to bus all the time. But Superman, I'm gonna see on theaters. Obviously, I want to see that on theaters. Yeah. Did you always want to be an actor, Ivan? No. No, I didn't. It wasn't until I did a clean slate. I wanted to be an actor. But I did what? Like there were a few times where I'm like, yeah, it'd be cool to be an actor, but I'm like, the chances of being an actor is not high. The chances of you being a famous actor is not high. That the whole time I'm God, I'm a son of God. I have the fucking keys of the kingdom, and so I could pursue my dream of being an actor, obviously. As I'm gonna make my billions off my book, yeah. Yeah, I thought Keanu Reeves and Will Smith and all those guys were bigger than me. When I grew up, I thought I was an average person. I didn't know I was a son of God. I had the keys to the gates, wet my memory, and I found that I was God. I have the keys. Holy shit, I'm bigger than Will Smith and all those guys. Yeah, I'm bigger than all those actors in Hollywood. Much bigger than all the famous stars in Hollywood. I'm way bigger than all of them, yeah. Sarah? Hence why the gate's not touching my money, man. Zero. You said zero to me touching your money. You're not touching my money here. That's how it works. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you destroy my life and have you do like that, man. No way. So I'm saying, yeah. And people always hang you out. People always say thank you, bye bye. Yeah. I'm like, look, man. If you were in my shoes and someone did this to you, you would piece the fuck out too. If you think 1 second I'm gonna have you do like that and make sour out of you when I'm king, you're crazy, man. The gatekeepers always complain, delete that nonsense. And you think I'm gonna make this when I'm king? You're crazy. You get what you fucking deserve. I'm piecing the fuck out. There you go. I'm not gonna let you do that, man. Like, once I pay the fee, I take my money, I take my wife, and I'm running out of this place, man. I'm running away with VJ, and I'm piecing the fuck out. I'm taking my money, I'm taking my wife, and I'm piecing out. And VJ's running the fuck away with me, obviously. Hence the movie The Great Escape. Symbols of my life. I escaped from the criminal organization. Because once I find out how dirty the gatekeepers really are, I'm fighting like people in the mafia. All I'm thinking about is getting this over, taking my money, taking my wife, and I'm running the fuck out of this cursed place, yeah. The cursed demonic place, right? Yeah. Samsara. Yeah. Yeah. Your family always says, yeah, I can delete that nonsense. Stop watching yourself. And you think I'm gonna make music when I'm getting, you're fucking crazy. I'm piecing the fuck. You get what you deserve. I'm piecing the fuck. I'm not making any music on Savage Shot, man. I'm piecing out, BJ, and this series will be missed. You get what you deserve. You want to keep behind the scenes, I'm kept behind the scenes. What I'm getting, you reap what you sow. There you go. Don't hate me for saying, yeah. Geez, how much money off your book, by the way? You know, I said, I made $50 million. You made $50 million off your book. I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. I know. It's a lot of money. We can build it like $650 million house. I know. We can build that $600 million, $650 million house. If I make $50 billion off the book, right? We'll buy a beautiful house. Build a beautiful house. No, I'm not going to buy a house. I'm going to build it. Yeah, build it brand new the way we want it, right? Yeah. Well, you and VJ talk it over. Yeah, we have to talk it over what we want to design of the house. VJ will be, yeah, I want the luxury look. Yeah, I see what you're saying, VJ. I want the luxury look too. Luxury look too. I don't want the traditional look. I want the luxury high-end look. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful house with like a Batman garage. Once it's built, it's like, oh my god, Ivy, this is my dream. This is so beautiful. This is so high tech. I know it. Everything is really high tech, like Incredibles, man. We have a dream house here. So I'm sorry. I got paid today. Yeah. So you're gonna do the thing where you fast dive in? Yes. I'm not gonna eat anything in the morning and at night and for lunch. But around like 4 or 5 o'clock, I eat my food. I eat like one meal. Today is my cheat day because I got paid. But tomorrow I'm gonna eat the food at home. Yeah. Eat the food at home. Yeah, I'll do a thing called a little bit of fasting, right? Or I lose more weight. But, yeah. Yeah. So the families want to steal your money. Yeah, they want to steal me and VJ's money. When I know if I sell, you're not gonna let me VJ be blamed. It's like you guys are blinded by your envy, man. If VJ is the proof. She sold out. She's only worth $12 million. And she has the keys to the kingdom, which means you duped her. You're gonna dupe me too. I'm not an idiot, man. That's why I came here with the keys. God gave me the keys so the gates don't dupe me. I can make my billions. The gates don't take my money. So I'm sorry. Yeah. You made $15 million off your book. I'm like, yeah, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. I know. She's shocked. BJ. Ivan, that's a lot of money, man. I know it's a lot of money. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, a lot of money, obviously. I mean, did you really write that book on your own? Like, yeah, I mean, that's a masterpiece. I know it's a masterpiece. A little bit raw, obviously, but man, that was such a good story. It's the best fantasy novel I ever read in my life. I know. I love the character of the book, Ivan. I know. I wrote a masterpiece. Yeah, and the 15 million I make off the book, we can now start our own film studio, Sky Scissor Entertainment, and all the chosen actors in Hollywood who are in my movie, I get them out of the Hollywood system, but I pay them more than what they make in Hollywood. So I get you out of the Hollywood system, you're welcome, guys, and I pay you more than what you're making in Hollywood, and you get better perks. You're featured on the magazine, the commercials, speaking videos, which range from 600,000 to $1 million, 2 million, 3 in speaking. Yeah, massive deals. Yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. And watch out for the greedy agents, the greedy animals in Hollywood. I guarantee you, Yvonne Joje's agent might push for $10 million for Yvonne Joje, $12 million for Yvonne Joje. John Boyega's agent might push for $20 million of the film profits. I'm like, no, guys, John Boyega's not worth that. He gets his 8.5. If he's worth like $20 million by then, I can give him 10, a bit more of the film profits. Now, Yvonne Joje's not getting more than 5.5. He's a beast actor. I'm not paying him more than 5.5. That's good enough for him for the film profits. A lot of money. He signs $12 million deal. That's a massive contract for him. Walking in like 6 something with his bank. Yeah. A lot of money for Vaughn Jose. Yeah. Where's movie contract? The movie. I had $12 that month. I'm like, no, John, you get 9. Stop being greedy, man. I'm not gonna pay you 12. I have to watch it for my budget, guys. I have to pay other actors and I have to pay the crewmen. Crewmen have to make their 150K, right? Whoever in top crewmen, yeah, they have to get paid too. It's not just like you guys. I'm sorry. The ratings are like, Ivan, it's a deal. They don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah. They don't make this money in Hollywood. Yeah, these actors. So John Boyega's $9 million is divided. Yeah, it's divided equally over the I don't know, 10 months of shooting. So he gets like his $3 million per volume, right? John Boyega. Yvonne Jojo gets his like 1.2 million per volume, 1.3 million per volume, making 4 million. Yeah, 1.4 million per volume. Yeah, it's divided equally over the 10 months of shooting. Yeah. You're gonna tell me, we should do a thing where we release it year by year. We'll make more money out of it. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm releasing the whole thing in a box set. I don't want to do the Great Escape and have to focus on releasing Xanus, man. It's a hassle. It's one story. Just release the whole thing in a box set. Yes, I know I'll make more money, but it's a hassle. Amazon might tell me, Ivan, why don't you release it year by year? Like, we'll make way more money off this. I'm like, look, man, I don't want to keep the fans waiting for 2 years for Volume 2 and Volume 3. No, man, you release the whole thing in a box set. My company's straight to 4K Blu-ray. Just release the whole thing in a box set. Right? It's easier that way. That way the fans can see the whole movie. Because Xanus is one story, but it's just divided into 3 volumes. It's like Lord of the Rings, right? Yeah. See, if my movies were at the theaters and I would release it year by year, that's better, obviously. But my movies will not be at the theaters, as the theater chains can't handle 1 billion people going. You have to build like 5,000 theaters, 6,000 theaters around there to handle like 1 billion plus people. I showed you guys in the overview and said, yeah, the theater chains cannot handle 1 billion people, but Amazon can handle 1 billion orders, as I showed you guys, right? That's what Amazon's going to come in and partner with. Yeah. I signed the 80-20 with Amazon, but if I make more than 20, my 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, and Amazon gets 10%. That way they don't do me. And me and VJ get 90% of the film profits and the merchandise. If I make more than like my $30 billion off the book, which I might perhaps, I don't know. I think it's 10 to 20, but I might make even more. I highly doubt though, because there's only 1.35 billion people, English people in the world. So I probably make my 10 to 15 to 20 billion dollars off the book. Sarah? Yeah. He's like, you made $15 billion off your book. I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. I know. Well, we can get our nice clothes. We can buy our high-end cars. Yeah, our 500, 600 million, 2-3 million dollar cars we can get. Our beautiful jet, $350 million jet, like Incredibles, when I renovated, and our beautiful unique 71 yacht, like a 90, 100 million yacht, a nice fucking yacht. I'll buy 2 yachts, like the unique 71 one and a cheaper, maybe $30 million one. $30 million one is for me and VJ's like sleepovers. We drive in the ocean and we do sleepovers. Well, you do parties in your big yacht, just you and VJ. No, the small one. The smaller one, the $25 million one, whatever it is. We do a party with that one. The bigger one's more for the business, for the parties, for the tableries, all that stuff. I'll be doing a lot of parties in my yacht, obviously. For the movie project for Xanus right now. Yeah. Yeah. If you make your $30 billion, obviously, will you pay the whole, if you make like your $30, $50 million, will you pay the whole actors more money, Ivan? Because it's a bigger budget. I might increase their salaries maybe by a little bit because my budget's now bigger. But no, I don't have to increase their salary. That's good enough. They don't make that in Hollywood. Yeah. But if I make like my 30, 40, 50 billion off the book, I'll make Xanus for $3 billion. I'll put $1 billion towards each of the volumes. I can put like $650 million towards visual effects and special effects, even more. Airtat's even a bit scarier, yeah. But chances are I'm going to make my 10, 15, 20. I put $2 million towards the 3 volumes. So, Sarah? Yeah. What volume do you think fans like the most? Probably volume 2. I think volume 2 they're like the best. Even though I think volume 3 is the best, obviously. The writing is you can argue is the most raw, and the dialogue is a bit more stiff in that volume compared to the other 2 volumes. That's why some fans might like volume 2 better. But there are some fans who will like volume 3 better than volume 2. But I think most fans are gonna like volume 2 because volume 2 is the bridge volume. It's the bridge of volume 1 and volume 3. And you can argue it's the best one. And the flow of the dialogue in it's more polished up than volume 3, you can argue. Volume 3, the dialogue in some sections is a bit more stiff and raw. That's why I'm going over volume 3. I'm polishing up a few things here and there. Honestly. But volume 3 is my favorite. And volume 2 is a very close second because volume 3 is when the story gets so deep and dark. And Take's is badass, and that's why it's my favorite. But you can argue volume 2 is better. It just depends how the art hits you. Some fans might even like volume 1 the best. It just depends how the art hits you, right? Yeah. That's my point. But I think volume 2. Most fans are going to like volume 2 the best. And then maybe volume 3 is a close second, and the worst is volume 1. But some fans might even like volume 1 better than volume 3. But volume 1 is just the build-up of the story. That's why it's the worst one, in my opinion. My personal favorite is volume 3, and a very, very close second is volume 2. And volume 1 is the worst for me, but some fans might like volume 1 better. They might like volume 2. I think most fans are going to like volume 2 the best. All the stuff I showed you guys was from volume 1 and volume 2. I didn't show you anything from volume 3. I won't spoil the story for you. Yeah. The only glimpse you guys got of volume 3 is at the beginning of it, right? When I said they journey to the mountain in the west and Aratat is approaching Savas, he says stop. You know what I'm saying? And they go into the city and they find out the humans are gone. It's almost, I almost post for you. Eriteth's all pissed off. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is in that beginning of volume 3, Eriteth goes to Eli's quarters. He finds out the city's empty, obviously, and he's all angry. He takes like chairs, Eli's chair. He takes like cups and he throws it on the ground. He's all pissed off. Imagine applying it on the screen. You have a devil looking like that. And it's 20,000 army. They approach Savage. They find out the humans are gone, and Eriteth's all pissed off and angry. He's a psychotic devil, yeah. Yeah. Why do you think fans like Volume 2 better? Because Volume 2 is a bridge volume, obviously, and Volume 3 is a plot twist, and I take the story in a totally different direction that you don't expect. Some fans might not like that, and hence why I think most fans are going to like Volume 2 the best, based on what I've read from my book. Volume 2 will be most likely everyone's favorite. But there are some fans who will like Volume 3 better, obviously, and there's some fans who will like Volume 1 better. But I personally like Volume 3 the best, but yeah. 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 So you can argue Volume 2 is better. Yes, I've read all 3 volumes. You can argue Volume 2 is better because Volume 2 you can argue, has more polished dialogue. But you can also argue Volume 3 is better because Volume 3 is when the story gets dark and deep and you have the big climax of the story. Bigger shit happens, hence why it's more, you have that wow factor, hence why you can also argue Volume 3 is better. Hence why it's like a back and forth. But the dialogue in Volume 3, I'm gonna let you guys know, it's a little bit more raw than the other 2 volumes when you read it. More stiff dialogue, and most of it's top notch, but some sections of it you catch some stiffness, obviously. That's why I'm going over Volume 3, I'm polishing up a little bit. But Volume 3 is my favorite, man. That's where the story gets dark and deep. But you can argue Volume 2 is better. It just depends on the art hits you right there. I think most fans will like Volume 2 the best. Volume 2, yeah. 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 So VJ wants a piece of your billions. Of course she does. That's why she cries to me, man. Because she knows she got duped by the gates. Yeah, even though he's poor, he didn't get duped. He wrote his book. He has the keys. He doesn't sell the gates. That's billions for him. I want a piece of that. She wants a piece of my billions, VJ. Yeah, she knows she got duped by the gates. She wants me to get out of Hollywood. She got duped. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Yeah. So VJ doesn't want to be left behind. No, VJ doesn't know. VJ loves me a lot. She wants to be. I'm her husband. She wants to be with me. She wants to see the light, and she doesn't want to be left behind and miss out on the amazing multiple life I'm living. Obviously, yeah, in Hollywood she's living a great life, but she's not living a multiple life. She has a sabotage career. The gates are never gonna let her be successful. I'm living that amazing life, and I'm trying to be crushed. She wants to live that amazing life for me, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that multi-millionaire life that I was living in and him being the main event training. I want to be a part of that, man. Own that Sky's Entertainment film studio with him and be boss of him. Yeah, that's why she cries to you, Ivy, because she's a crazy woman, BJ. So I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah. She wants her freedom. She wants to have the financial control with me because once I get VJ out of Hollywood, I pay the V. VJ now has the financial control with me. She's clean with me. She wants to have the financial control with me for the movie, whereby all the box office money goes to us. She wants to have financial control with me. That's why she cries. Because in Hollywood, she doesn't have financial control. She's under the gate. She's sold out. She's fucking stupid, yeah. As they control her money, obviously. Whereas now that I got her out of Hollywood, she now controls the money with me for the box office, the merchandise, and the game. And that's billion, I don't know, 20 billion bucks going to me, VJ. She wants to make that money with me, be a big movie star with me, and make all that cheddar with me, yeah. Buy nice clothes with me, be future advisor with me, travel with me, get the nice cars, build a dream like $600 million house, $650 million house, the Jesse yacht, traveling we'll see the best suites, and travel with me, yeah. That's why she cries, Ivan. Because she's crazy, VJ, yeah. She's a crazy woman. Samsara. Yeah. So if you're gonna fast today, yeah, I'm not gonna eat until like the evening. After I make around like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll 4 or 5 o'clock I'll eat my food. 6 o'clock I'll eat my food, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna eat. That way I burn more calories. Obviously, I'm gonna start taking my weight loss gummies too. Yeah, because right now I'm 260. I need to take advantage of that. Take advantage of you losing weight, right? Yeah. Clive, who are you thinking of for your presence? Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Peter Rice. I might choose Jon Favreau and Peter Rice. James Gunn and Peter Safran are good too, but they're signed on with DC Studios. They're the CEOs of DC Studios, obviously. But I told you I can easily pay them more than what they make in Hollywood, obviously. But I told you if DC is successful, David Zaslav will be extending James Gunn and Peter Safran, right, for their contracts for the DC universe. But I told you James Gunn and Peter Safran would rather work for me than work in Hollywood. Because they know when I'm getting, even their DC universe is a side attention. Whereas my Xanus movie is the main event. Me and VJ Xanus movie is the main event, man. That's why guaranteed James Gunn and Peter Safran will be sending in their resumes too. And all the CEOs in Hollywood who are of age, you have to be of age, like in your early 60s, 50s, you're more than welcome to send in your resumes too, which a lot of them will. Because they'd rather work for me than work in Hollywood. They want to have the Hollywood systems, I'm sorry. Yeah. What about David Zaslav as your president? He's good, but he's old. He's 65 now. He'll be like 74, 75 then. So he's old. And he doesn't qualify. I don't want old people. Or you can have him work for you, but he works for you for maybe 10 years. After 3 movies he's done. You can do that if you want, but yeah. But some CEOs in Hollywood are going to be sending in their reels for the president position for my company. High chance Kevin Feige will send in his resume too. Yeah. He'll send his resume. James Gunn, Peter Safran are going to send their resume. Jon Favreau, Peter Rice, Dave Filoni are going to send their resumes too. The Russo brothers, a lot of people are going to send their resumes. for the two president positions for my company, obviously. And I'm paying those guys a lot of money more than what they make in Hollywood. Because I'm giving them a nice bonus, a rich yearly salary, and they get a piece of the film profits. But they don't get any money for the game or the merch. Obviously, only the film profits. Yeah. I'm gonna go get more coffee, guys. Yeah. Who do you choose, Ivan? I might go for Jon Favreau and maybe Peter Rice. I think those guys are good, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. I'll be putting out an ad for my 7 team. You have to work for the big 5 companies to qualify. I'm not going to have television guys apply. Me and VJ don't have time to look at thousands of resumes. You narrow it down to the big 5, me and VJ might only get maybe 150 resumes, which we can look at. You have to work for the big 5 to qualify. For the head of production, the accountant, and legal advice lawyer, and my 2 secretaries. Yeah, the secretaries, I'll pay them a $4 million sign bonus, and they get $1 million for the €1 million salary for the 4 years. That's $4 million. $150K post-filming bonus. They get $6 million of the film profits, and the other 3 get a $6 million sign bonus, $2 million salary for the 4 years. That's $8 million. They get a rich $10 million of the film profit, $12 million of the film profits. $12 million of the film profits, obviously. And they get 4 million raises per movie. What about 10? I'm like, no, guys, you get a $4 million raise. That's good enough. Secretaries make 10 for the Great Escape for the film profits. The other guys make their rich 16 million, which is a lot of money. That's 9 million after taxes. They're just greedy. They want to make a bit more. But just know that I'm paying you a lot of money, guys. You're just getting greedy. So I'm saying, and the presidents make more, obviously, because they're the presidents of my company, whoever I choose. So I'm saying, yeah. That's why maybe you're gonna be boss. Boss, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna have a beautiful office. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a beautiful office. Nicer than the executive's office in Hollywood. I'm gonna have a Gran Turismo studio lot, man. It's really fucking beautiful in Vancouver. Big property of land, and then you have the golf course grass, something beautiful, man. That's why Peter Jacksonville gives us Ivan, this is your studio lot. I'm like, yeah, holy shit, this is fucking beautiful, Ivan. This is nicer than New Line studio lot. I know, Peter. This is fucking nice. I know, it's beautiful. Beautiful studio lot, beautiful office, visual effects building where we do the concert arts. Yeah, it's really fucking nice. Yeah. 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 So yeah, I have to pay off. Yeah, I got paid today, so I'm gonna put $60 towards paying off the government. Obviously, I'm gonna order my Chromecast too today because the folks took my Chromecast. Obviously, because I hate watching videos on my phone. Right, it's annoying. Yeah.